Hey, Brian here, and listen up, because we're looking to partner with 5 motivated entrepreneurs in the next 30 days who are serious about building a real business that provides a lifestyle of their dreams, simply by painting cabinets. Now, before we get into the details, it's important you're clear on what this is not, because I don't want to waste either of our time. So, this is not about getting rich quick. Creating a real business takes work and time. Now, although you don't really need to invest a ton of time or money or anything like that, if you're not willing to work part-time to get this launched, then this isn't for you. This is not an online push-button business. At first, you'll even be physically working with your hands. And for the right people who are tired of their current job or lifestyle or want to do something new and get paid for it, this is a good thing. For others, they don't actually want to do any work. So if you're not willing to do some simple manual labor with your hands, this isn't for you. Now, for the people who understand both of these things, this opportunity for us to help you personally launch a 7-figure business off the ground in less than 30 days is for you. And even though I did just mention this isn't about getting rich quick, the opportunity to make money is amazing because there's a ton of people who need cabinets painted right now. And there's very little people offering that service. In fact, the need for this service is so huge. In the first month, we'll help you bring in $10,000 to $30,000, even if you have zero previous hands-on experience. We'll actually physically fly out to your location, help you close your first few deals, and launch your business off the ground. And then we'll show you how to turn your business on autopilot so your business continues to grow without your day-to-day involvement. Now, I know that's a bold promise. Flying out to you making $10,000 to $30,000 your first month in business, and then removing yourself from doing much work at all. So before we get into the details and before I show you the undeniable proof, this is all real, completely possible, and much simpler to do than you'd think. Here's a quick 30-second introduction of who Stephen Jordan is, the main guy behind this amazing opportunity for you here today. So you know why he is the person to listen to about creating an offline 7-figure cabinet painting business. So, first off, Stephen Jordan is an entrepreneur from Orlando, Florida. More specifically, today he owns a cabinet painting business, which includes a 2,500 square foot shop with a team of 11 people and 4 work vans, bringing in about $20,000 a week. And the best part about this is he's completely removed from the business, so he can stay away, take vacations, and it would manage itself. Now, obviously, creating this type of business takes work. Stephen didn't get here overnight. In fact, he started out by himself doing 1 job per week and even bought the equipment with money from the first job's deposit. And through hard work, he was able to bring in over $500,000 his first year in business. This year, he's well on track for over $1 million without doing any of the work himself. Now, Stephen's sharing some of his secrets with 5 motivated entrepreneurs. So, if you're serious about creating a business that can provide you the lifestyle and the freedom you want, then this presentation will be the most important video you've ever watched. Because in the next few minutes, you're about to discover how you can launch a 7-figure cabinet painting business in less than 30 days. And how to start getting checks like these. Literally your first week in business guaranteed. And if what I just said isn't enough, what's actually pretty crazy is Stephen accidentally stumbled on this business model, and now it's making him over $1 million a year. So stick around, watch this presentation, and let's dive right in. Now, just so this all makes sense, let's start at the beginning. Why are you here right now watching this presentation? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Maybe it's because your life isn't the way you want it to be right now. Maybe you're working a 9-to-5 job you don't like, or maybe you don't mind your job, but you secretly want to be working with your hands, or setting your own schedule, maybe taking more vacations, and ultimately just enjoying the success of your own hard work. And all these reasons are great reasons to start your own business. But the problem is, you most likely have no clue where to begin when starting your own business. And a few years ago, that's exactly where Steven was at. Now, let's hop into Steven's story really quickly and how he got to where he's at now, making 7 figures, and how you can do the same. Steven was browsing the internet looking for business ideas. And then one day, a high school friend messaged him because he saw he was moving to Tampa and offered to rent out a bedroom. Eventually, Steven found out his friend's family had gotten into cabinet painting, and they were making a killing. So he told them he was interested in learning about it, and they offered to show him the ropes. He quickly found out that each job pays around $4,000 to $5,000 and only takes a few days to complete. After working under them for a bit, Steven realized there was a ton of room for improvement in their business. They didn't have much of a structure in place, and there wasn't a ton of growth going on. And overall, he noticed they were working much slower than possible. Yet they were still making a fortune, which is why Steven left to start his own cabinet painting business. He was confident he could work up to 2 jobs a week on his own, bringing in $10,000 a week all by himself. So he decided to move to a city across the state and start his own business. The first thing Steven asked himself was, how can I guarantee I'll always have work so money comes in every week? And what he realized was there's so much opportunity out there with painting cabinets because there's low competition and a high demand for this service. In his previous job, his friend's family was actually turning away money because they weren't moving fast enough and couldn't handle all the business. I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying there's a high demand for this service. In fact, in Steven's first week in business, he ended up closing 2 jobs, which was a quick and easy $10,000, all in the first week. So he took that money and actually bought all the equipment and supplies he needed to do the jobs, which is another great thing about this business model. There are practically no startup costs. Steven used the money his customers paid him to buy all the equipment, so he didn't use any of his own money out of pocket. Now, just because there's a high demand doesn't mean you don't have to do anything at all in order to get jobs. So Steven actually developed a system that consistently generates new jobs for himself every single day. Jobs for people who are ready to set up appointments, hire him, and ready to move forward and pay anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per job on average. Eventually, Steven got tired of doing more than 1 job a week on his own. He needed to find a way to remove himself from the equation so he didn't have to go to every single job himself. Because, let's be honest, painting cabinets after a year of doing it gets pretty tedious. So he started hiring and training people. Now, at first, Steven made a ton of mistakes. He thought he could hire anyone to fill certain spots. But after going through the hiring process and learning more about how to actually run and grow a business, this year, we're going to do well over $1 million. Since Steven has had so much success in his business, he decided to create the 7-figure painter program, where our team will be helping other people, maybe even you, launch your own 7-figure cabinet painting business in less than 30 days. And we're going to do that in 3 key steps. So let's get into each step and how we'll help you. The first step is all about launching your business. Before we fly out to your location, we'll set up your website so you have a professional online presence to get people ready, excited, and willing to consider you even if you have 0 prior experience and no jobs under your belt. When we arrive to your location, we'll have a few leads lined up and have people with their credit cards in hand ready to hire you. After we help you do this step, you'll have a system delivering a consistent stream of new customers each and every week and your first few jobs lined up. With the system we're going to set up for you, Steven made $10,000 in his first week. And with hard work, he made $30,000 his first month. And if we partner together, we essentially launch your cabinet painting business for you. Okay, so after we launch the business in step 1, the next step is all about generating your first $10,000 to $30,000. During this step, we actually fly out to you and close your first few deals for you. We'll walk you through our whole process and you'll see how we do it, how we approach proposals, and how to get people to actually deposit money. So when it comes time for you to do it on your own, you'll know a proven process for making sales and bringing in money. After that, it'll be your turn to close leads. And during this time, we'll be making sure you're doing it correctly. Also, you'll receive step-by-step training on how to fulfill on each job. We'll walk you through the whole cabinet painting process during your training. How to spray, how to set up the equipment, which products to use, and even how to troubleshoot when or if issues come up, like if the finish doesn't feel smooth. You'll be a complete cabinet painting professional. And by the end of us working together in person this first week, you'll have closed jobs, money in the bank, and work to fulfill on. Realistically, you'll do $10,000 to $30,000 your first month. Now, when Steven got to step 2 in his cabinet painting business, life was good. He was making over $30,000 a month and was enjoying working with his hands. However, the limiting factor was he could only fulfill on so many jobs. He only had 24 hours each day and he still had a life to live. So Steven knew he needed a way to get past this hurdle, which is where step 3 comes in. During this step, we're going to be removing you from the equation in your business. That way, it can run without you. The first part of step 3 is finding someone capable and reliable to take over the painting in your business. Once you do that, what you'll find is your primary focus is to keep that person busy. All you'll be doing after that is closing and quoting jobs. But sooner or later, you'll find you can only quote and close so many jobs. So what you'll have to do next is hire a sales professional. Now, the best part of hiring a salesperson is there's no cost to you because they work on commission only. It costs $0 to hire one, and you have everything to gain. Then, after you hire the salesperson, you'll end up simply taking phone calls and doing administration stuff. So, the next part of step 3 is to hire a project manager to maintain everything. They'll train any new hires and troubleshoot on the job sites. And this is pretty easy. In fact, Steven hired his own mom to do this stuff. And the results of step 3 are amazing. You'll be completely removed from the business, so it's making money without you having to do much of anything at all. Now, obviously, it takes work and dedication to create a 7-figure business. It took Steven about 1 year and 3 months to scale his business to 7 figures. It does not happen overnight. However, when we help you, you'll be making money with your business in the first week. Now, real quick, let's go over and recap that process one more time of how we'll help you create your 7-figure cabinet painting business. The first step is where we'll set up your website and connect you to job platforms so you have a professional online presence and a system delivering a consistent stream of leads week in and week out. This will be the foundation for your business and will help you launch it. After that, the next step is where we'll be lining up leads and deals for you. And then we'll personally fly out to you and help you close those deals so you do $10,000 to $30,000 your first month. During this step, you'll be learning in person from Steven how to run the business. Then, the last step is all about removing you from your business so it runs without your involvement. We'll do this by helping you hire people and implementing the right systems into your business and then scaling everything up. And when you get our help to do all this, the end result is a cabinet painting business that can bring in 7 figures a year. Plus, if you do all the work and for some reason aren't on track for making 6 to 7 figures within 3 months, our team will personally work with you for free until you are. So, if you want to partner with our team in our brand new 7-figure painter program, where we'll personally help you launch a 7-figure painter business in 30 days, physically fly out to your location, help you close your first few deals, and launch your business off the ground. And in the first month, we'll help you bring in $10,000 to $30,000. Even if you have zero hands-on experience with cabinets and painting, then we'll show you how to turn your business on autopilot so your business continues to grow without your day-to-day involvement, so you're on track for making 6 to 7 figures within 3 months and can finally live the lifestyle you deserve. Then fill out the application on this page and schedule a call to speak with our team right now so we can determine if you're a good fit for this opportunity. And when you work with us, we'll personally create a professional website and connect you to job platforms so you have a well-oiled marketing machine consistently bringing in $4,000 and above jobs. We'll fly out to you and help you close your first few deals so you can bring in $10,000 to $30,000 your first month. Plus, we'll train you on how to fulfill on those jobs. Then, we'll help you implement the correct systems, hire the right people, and show you how to remove yourself from the business so you can scale to 7 figures. Now, if any of this sounds awesome, don't even think anymore. Just start filling out the application on this page right now and get on the phone with us so we can see if we're both a good fit together. Now, we can't accept everyone as a partner because of the one-on-one time needed in order to provide you with results. It's literally physically impossible for us to work with more than 5 people at a time. So, we came up with a few simple qualifications to become a partner of ours. First of all, you must be willing to work hard, because even though creating $1 million a year business is simple, it's not easy. You're going to have to put in the work. Also, you must be serious about creating your own business, meaning no tire kickers and no entrepreneurs. And you must be teachable and willing to listen to us. We don't want to work with anyone who thinks they know it all or can't take directions very well. Now, if this sounds like you and you're willing to work hard, then I suggest you start filling out the form on this page right now, because we're only accepting 5 people as a partner. However, luckily, if you're still seeing this video right now, that still means there's spots open. So, if you're interested, then fill out the application on this page right now, and we look forward to speaking with you.